Hey everybody, this is James at Rattlesnake Defense. I was going through all my stuff tonight like I do at the end of the night, and I got an email in my inbox, which you see on the screen, that I want to talk about. Also, if you know anybody that has one of these Daniel Defense H9s, or know anybody thinking about getting one, please share this with them because I want this information to get out there to everybody who may be considering this product. Not to say anything bad about it, I just want people to know, make an informed decision. So, I get this email from Daniel Defense tonight. I don't want to talk to you guys about it, so I'll explain all this in a second. Just for a little backstory, if you don't know, I bought a Daniel Defense H9. It was keyholing. I called Daniel Defense. They said it was probably an ammo issue, but they would like me to send it in and have it checked. I sent it in. They checked it. They said it was not keyholing, and they sent it back to me. I go to the range. I test it again. It's definitely still keyholing. I call them. I asked them, I said, this is a thing. And as the video got more attention, I started getting a lot of emails and messages from a lot of other people having the same problems. So I knew it wasn't just me. I knew this was an issue with the gun. Maybe a defect, maybe any number of things. So I called Daniel again, and these are all in the videos. And I talked to one of the engineers, and they were super nice. Don't get me wrong. And I got the distinct impression that they were aware that there was a problem, but they might not know what it is. So I sent my pistol back again, and they've had it since then. That's been a few months ago. And as somebody who's a dealer, and I've sold thousands of guns over the years, sometimes with these new models, you have gremlins. It's hard to work out. It's hard to nail down, and I'll give them the full benefit of the doubt on that. But I asked them to come out, let me know something, let me know that there was a problem. They gave me a kind of a corporate whitewash I wasn't really happy with. And the last video was not very positive. I was angry. That's been a while back. I've calmed down a little bit. But that brings us to this email, which is super interesting. So I was aware that there was a problem with the guns. The problem is due to keyholing. So I get this email. What's next for your Daniels H9? We will be upgrading your Daniels H9's barrel and recoil spring assembly. There are instructions for a portal, what they're going to do, how to send your gun back, how to get a hold of them, and everything, which is all really good. It's pretty straightforward. I like how this is. It already says if you've already sent it in for warranty, you'll be the first to get the upgrade. So that means that like somebody like me who's been waiting for a while is front of the class, which makes perfect sense. We get to the last bit, and it says, if you're one of the many not experiencing keyholing and are not interested in the upgrade, keep enjoying your Daniels H9, knowing that if any problems arise, we got you covered with our lifetime guarantee, which again, that's good. This is all good. I wish they would have done this a little sooner, but all credit where credit's due. So here's where it comes to the issue is, I know that I've dealt with Daniel's customer service back and forth. They have all my contact information as a YouTuber. I'm not sure if you went out and you bought this at a little mom and pop gun shop and you didn't, and Daniel Defense doesn't have your information and the gun dealer doesn't have your information. I don't know how you're ever going to receive this email. So I applaud Daniel Defense absolutely. And I know that there's no way they can reach all of their customers. So that's why I'm kind of counting on you guys a little bit to get this information out there, because I really just want to help. So if you have one of these guns and you've shot it and you haven't experienced any problems, I implore you to please go out, buy 2 or 3 different kinds of ammunition, shoot it on paper, and just make sure. I'm not saying we go out looking for problems with the guns, but just make sure that it's not experiencing keyholing so that you know that you don't have to worry about the upgrade, and then you have the utmost confidence in the gun. If you trust this gun and you like this gun, I got no beef with that whatsoever. Mine was one that has a problem. I'm sure it's not all of them. I'm sure it's just a handful, but I didn't like being told, matter of fact, it was an ammunition defect. It had nothing to do with their pistol, only to find out months later that it's not my imagination. And I got a little pushback from the community on this too. A lot of people didn't want to believe anything bad about Daniel Defense, which I understand. Daniel Defense is an American company. They make some higher end products, and people us gun guys tend to be really tribal and protective about stuff that we like. So I understand that completely. But I was right. They have a keyholing issue. That That's a pretty serious problem if you know anything about ballistics. And I think that first they did not know what was causing it. Maybe they didn't understand it, which is fine. I'm trying to be very forgiving here. I'm very lenient. But make sure that this information about, the words stuff in this email and what to do to contact somebody reaches those who need it. And if you have one of these pistols, I want you to get it back to Daniels and have them make it right for you. And then I hope all of us can really enjoy our pistols and feel like we got what we paid for. So the only misgivings I have is I don't know if they're going to mark the barrels so that the one you're buying has been looked at. So right now, these guns are sitting in store shelves. After this upgrade, if you buy it, how are you going to know that it's been sent in? And you shouldn't have to send in a brand new gun you just bought in. And I'm not sure. I don't know if Daniels is recalling these or not. I don't have that information yet. Also, I hope the lifetime warranty covers secondhand guns too. If you bought one of these, if somebody like me bought this gun, it was keyhole, and I got pissed off. Daniels told me there's nothing wrong with it. I traded in. You pick it up as a good deal because I didn't like it, and you bought it used. I hope this lifetime warranty applies to you too as a secondhand owner of the gun. Again, this doesn't tell me that. I don't have that information handy, but we'll see. Definitely worth looking into. I hope this helps. I appreciate you guys for watching, and thank you very much.